Hello YouTubers, it's Jimmy Mitchell 24/7 coming at you with another video. It's Whip Wednesday and I've had several requests on how I restore red lines. Part 1 is going to be picking a red line because not all red lines are created equal. Not all can be restored. We're going to take a look at several castings here today. We have a Python, a J-Car, a Continental, and a Maverick. Hopefully by the end of the video we'll be able to crack this thing open. But first we're going to take a look at picking a red line to restore. I got this car in a lot. I don't know, it's like 6 cars for $6 or something. So I thought, well, I'll take it. But a little bit of experience tells me that this car is not going to restore very good. You can see here, this is all pitted. It probably won't come out. It'll probably have to be sanded down, probably bondoed. And the Spectre Flame paint will not work with it. It'll probably have to be an enamel. So we'll make this one a custom. You can see the motor's painted black, so it's going to have to be redone. Okay, we'll look at one that we can restore. You go, wow, that's a beautiful looking Python. What are you going to take it apart and restore it for? It's gorgeous. Well, it didn't come from the factory that way. There's paint chips all over it. The motor is lost some of its chrome. The motor is sitting sideways in there. And there's just nits and things all over it. I like my car shiny. I want to be able to display this thing. So this would be a good candidate to restore. The windshield posts are straight. It's got 4 wheels. It's got 4 axles. The bottom isn't too tarnished. And there's no pits or anything broken on it. So that would be a good candidate to restore. Next we'll look at this J-Car. You go, wow, this is a gorgeous looking piece. Yes, and it is very darn nice. The wheels are nice. The paint looks good. There's not a lot of chips in it. But what you can see is there's some toning occurring. Here on the roof, down here, here on the side you can see some toning. What toning is dark spots on the metal. And that will show through with this translucent paint. So yeah, this is a candidate, a car that I would restore. Most people will say, boy, that's great, I'm going to leave it just like that. But it's not perfect to me. It didn't come from the factory this way. So I'm going to work on it. Here's a Continental. You can see back here on the trunk, there's dark spots. There's some dark spots on the roof. That's toning. If I was to paint this, say, this yellow color on this J-Car, all those dark spots would show through. A darker color, it wouldn't show up as much, but I want to paint this one pink. So I have to get rid of all this toning. We will do that in later videos on how you get rid of the toning. Now, here we go. We got the mighty Maverick. What we're going to do is attempt to crack this open on camera. I got a lot to crack open, and I'm not going to do them all on camera because you don't need to watch me try to drill this thing open. But first thing you do is you have to start a pilot hole. You'll notice that these rivets look a lot different than rivets of today. These don't give you a starter hole. They're very small. They're rounded. So your drill's going to dance all over the place trying to get these out. So what I do is I take a tool that my wife's dad made. It's called a screw starter. And what I've done is you try to get this right in the center, and you just screw it in like you're going to using a screwdriver. And that will make a really small hole in the middle of the rivet. Hope you can see that there. And then after I get this hole started, I take a 1/64 drill bit and my handy dandy drill. And I know my good friend at Murder Out Customs is going to turn over because he's going to yell at me for not using this the correct way. You have to go really slow, and you want to apply pressure because you want to hit the center of that rivet. So you can go in with a bigger size and get the rivet out. See, we're doing pretty good so far. Okay, we're going to switch to the front rivet here. A new drill bit will always be your best bet. If you can't afford a new one, use the sharpest one you have because They like to dance around, and you're going to end up marring the base. They're going pretty good so far. Flip back to the back. Okay, we're going to switch drill bits and see if that's big enough. It's pretty much drilling out it's like a new car, but you have to be a little more patient with it so you don't have that handy dandy guide hole. Go to a little bit bigger drill bit and you like to get the ring, but this one doesn't look like I'm going to get a ring. Go back to the front here. YouTubers, we're back. Camera was full, so I had to go dump some stuff on it. We're still trying to get these rivets out of these cars. It's a little tedious job here, but you need to watch your base or you're going to look like, wow, you drilled that apart. I don't screw these back in. I'll glue rivets back in them. I'm sure if you've broken cars open, you know a good set of picks is always important. Let's see if we can get to... We'd like to save these wheels because they are... Oh, there we go. We got the back loose. Now we'll switch around to the front. These are really pretty decent wheels on this. Won't have to replace the axles, it doesn't look like. And it rolls really, really straight. So we want to not bend the axles if possible. Look at there, we go. Here we go. Well, we got some fuzz in here. Must have had a cat. This is what the Mighty Maverick looks like inside. One tab holds down both axles. And here's the interior, along with the glass. There's a wing that goes on the back. What I'll do next is I'll take these posts and sand them down, and then I'll come back in with the 16th inch bit and drill a hole in them, and I'll show you how we place the rivets back in the next video. But that's going to do it for this video. I'm going to get this in the stripper. We'll see what it looks like when it comes out. I hope it looks nice. I would assume that this is a yellow Maverick, and so we'll probably paint it a yellow. The motor looks to be in great shape, nice and shiny. So when it goes in the polisher, we'll rubber band that so the hood will stay intact and not come off. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed this video. There'll be part 2, 3, 4, 5, and who knows how many videos it takes me to do this. But this is part 1. How to pick your car. Pick a good one. Don't pick a bad one. Watch for toning. If toning's not a problem to you, go ahead and just leave your car just that way. There's the Mighty Maverick in pieces. Showed you how you drill apart a Redline. Thanks for watching. Any comments or suggestions, please leave them down below. Thanks a lot for watching.